Hey babes, hello, hello, hello. So today's video is extremely, extremely important and I need you to listen. Just listen, okay? Now, this will be on the sub thing, right? Listen, this is crazy. If you believe that this is not a conspiracy theory and this is just a billionaire going down in the ocean and not coming back, and leave now. Leave right now. If you are unsure what's going on, please stay. Okay? Let me get into this. Okay, so let's start with what's first, okay? Who was on that sub, okay? So let's listen. Bear with me, my internet has been very messed up.
Involved in the submarine wreck had to do with the largest stories of 2023. Listen, SETI stands for Searching for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Yeah, it's a non-profit organization that dedicated its entire business to looking for life in the universe. And, why would it surprise you that one of the guys on the board happened to be inside of the submarine? No, Dylan, no, that's a coincidence. That's fine. But what about this one? Does it surprise you if I told you one of the guys inside the submarine was a manufacturer of the Palestine, Ohio crash chemicals? Like, literally made the chemicals that were in that fire? No. Or if I told you another one of the guys that was in the sub was connected to ASA, Americans for Safe Airspace, dedicated their entire time looking for UAPs. Connections? Literally, this part of the largest stories to break in 2023, right? And we don't even get pictures of these men climbing into the sub, locked from the outside, so no matter what, they're not getting out. This is legit coffin, getting sent to the bottom of the ocean where no human would ever be able to go, right? Ever. You and I would never find them. And then the submarine's going to literally implode because the guy behind the creation of the submarine bypassed all the rules and regulations for depth. Come on, people. No. I think not. This is a conspiracy. We got something on our hands. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Okay. So, with that being said, there are weird ass connections. Agreed? Okay. I'm going to say something real quick. They each paid to go down there, allegedly, $250,000 a person to go on this sub, right? Excuse me. But to search for them, they spent $7 million. Do you know what $7 million would actually do for the people here in America? No, because we don't want to do anything for people in America, right? Right. We want to just keep helping Ukraine and everybody else and the billionaires, right? Yeah, find the billionaire. But don't help the people that are dying from starvation in the street, right? Okay, so keep going, Candace, right? Hold on. I'm about to pull up what I just said.
Things now started moving faster, but that also created more problems. Mike was still juggling way too many.
Oh, this is not it. God, I wasn't recording. Shoot. I don't know where we left off at. And now, my camera won't sit still. Hold on. Give me a second. So I must have hit a button or something, but let's just go back.
Chances are, by this point, all of the people on that submarine that sank trying to reach the Titanic are dead. From running out of oxygen, if not from having the entire sub implode like an aluminum can. At least that's the story that literally every news outlet is running with. But you know our policy, if the entire media is in alignment on something, then there's probably something hidden. What if all of this is actually a ploy to keep people from visiting the Titanic wreckage? But if that's the goal, why? Maybe because if people explore the Titanic too much, they would discover that it wasn't an iceberg that sank the Titanic. There's a lot of alternative theories about how that sinking occurred. That it was intentionally sunk as part of an elaborate insurance scam, and even that it was sunk by a newly created Federal Reserve. Zach Voorhees is a reliable software engineer who turned whistleblower from inside of Google. He's been exploring all of this. He had a long Twitter thread about it, and he joins us now. Zach, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being here.
Stu, it's a pleasure to be on your show. Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, so for all of the people who have not seen your Twitter thread, please explain what you think is actually going on with this submarine Titanic exploration event.
Well, Stu, as you said, when the media decides altogether that something is very important, then that means they're usually trying to push something.
Yeah, save it.
Agenda.
Go get your booster.
Exactly.
Get your booster.
So,
Hurry up.
The thing about this submarine, which is really weird, is that it was actually funded by the
Who?
Rothschild dynasty. And what's also really interesting is that there is a new treaty that's getting implemented that makes it so that citizens of the Western countries like the United States, Canada, UK, can't go visit there without a permit. And that's actually already taken effect. And so the question is, why did this sub, which has all these different problems, an uncertified experimental design being run by a wireless controller and someone without submarine experience of any significant degree, why was this allowed and permitted to go down and visit this? Well, my belief is that they're going to use this as justification to prevent anyone from going down there and visiting that Titanic. Why?
Why?
Because the narrative for so long has been that the iceberg blew through 1 inch of steel and cut through the hull of the Titanic, causing it to sink. Now, we all know that jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but what we should also kind of adopt is the fact that
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Hence 9/11. Okay.
an iceberg can't cut through hardened steel. They made this Titanic unsinkable, and back then they knew what they were doing. And this hilarious narrative that lukewarm ice, right, because that's essentially what it is, at 32 degrees, can cut through hardened steel is absolutely ridiculous. And so I believe that if people go down there, what they're going to find is that there isn't an implosion in the hull due to an iceberg. What they're going to find is that there is a outward buckling of the hull because explosives were placed on the Titanic to blow it out.
Yeah, that's not a conspiracy theory either. There's a signed statement by a committee of the surviving passengers that was given to the press, which states that the Titanic carried 2,340 persons on board, consisting of 1,400 passengers, 940 officers and crew. No sign of panic was manifested until just before the vessel sank, when loud shouts of terror were heard and the sound of persons plunging overboard. There was reports of explosions from eyewitnesses. Quote, "Ice was all around us, crunching against the boats as we rowed away. We saw there was not enough boats for everyone, but there was plenty of time to save everyone if the Titanic had been sufficiently provided. The weather was beautifully calm, and except for the ice, it would have been like a lake in summer. We saw the Titanic struggling slowly forward as we rowed away. There was no sign of any panic until just before she sank. Then we heard what seemed like shouts of terror, and it appeared to us in the semi-darkness as if human shapes were plunging overboard. We heard a dull sound which may have been the boilers exploding."
Yeah, exactly. And so the question is, well, why would they sink the Titanic? And the answer to that is that four rich families were on that Titanic that were all opposed to the Federal Reserve. So that's John Jacob Astor IV, Benjamin Guggenheim, Isidore Strauss, and George Dunton Wedine. And they all perished on this vessel. In fact, in the movie Titanic, there's a very short scene, about 3 seconds, where they have a bunch of people in the Titanic discussing and opposing the Federal Reserve, but it's just 3 seconds and it continues to move on. It's the belief of a lot of people who piece this together that those were the actual targets, because shortly after the Titanic sank, the Federal Reserve was instituted. And so who is the beneficiaries of this? The stockholders of the Federal Reserve. Why would this
Who is that?
be funded? Well, it's being funded by the Rothschild dynasty. Right? What they want to do is that they want to prevent people from visiting this Titanic. That's the reason why the media is pushing this. And what we're going to see after this disaster is over is we're going to see heat on the regulatory bodies that are responsible for issuing permits for people to go to the Titanic. And what they want to do is they want to cover this up. They don't want people to go down there. And what they're going to do in the meantime is give us limited disclosures.
The Smithsonian came out recently and said in 2017 that a coal fire that was burning uncontrollably and undetected for 2 weeks prior may have contributed to this, the ship sinking. And so it's my belief that they're slowly rolling it out in a limited disclosure to admit that there actually might have been other contributing factors to this. But I don't think they're actually going to come out and admit that the entire thing was a piece of sabotage in order to Trojan horse in the federal.
See, the thing is, we're not finished yet, but the thing is, these are narcissistic men in power, like serious power, and they will never admit their wrongdoings. They will literally, mark my words, create World War III and kill off their own people, okay, so that they don't have to admit their wrongdoings, okay? Mark my words. Oops.
Reserve system that we now have in place.
As you alluded to, in 1910, some of America's most influential bankers gathered on Jekyll Island to plan the country's monetary policy and establish a central banking system, by the way, which Putin kicked out of Russia, which
I'm moving to Russia.
resulted in the draft legislation for the creation of the Federal Reserve Act. J.P. Morgan, the financier and banker who funded and built the Titanic, was booked on its maiden voyage in 1912 but canceled at the last minute. That's a little strange. Unlike the most wealthy and influential opponents to the creation of the Federal Reserve Act, American millionaires who did not owe their fortunes to banking, who remained on that ship and all perished. According to one theory, J.P. Morgan killed off any potential threats by ensuring rival millionaires Jacob Astor, who you mentioned, Isidor Straus, and Benjamin Guggenheim, who all allegedly opposed the forming of a central bank, they all died on board the Titanic. None of this can be viewed as coincidental, and the discouragement to go and visit the Titanic is reminiscent of the discouragement, or actually the abolition and criminal act that it would be if you went and tried to explore, Antarctica.
Right. Exactly.
Good luck with that.
So, not everyone is under this treaty. This is the Western world. Russia can still visit it. China can still visit it, and it's in international waters. So, this international treaty doesn't apply to them, but it definitely does apply to you, and it does apply to me. So it looks like this mystery will be continued to be buried at sea.
Yeah. What about the submarine itself? The press is running with the story that, these people can survive without oxygen for that long at a depth of, 12,000 feet. They're bolted in from the outside. Now I'm reading stories about how this thing has claws on it that can help to free it if it gets caught up in some cables, or if it gets down. The Coast Guard is saying, no, this is not a recovery mission. This is still a search and rescue mission. How long can one survive without oxygen in a tuna can at 12,000 feet in immense pressure below the surface of the ocean?
Yeah, they're done. They're done. They're perished. That's my belief. The thing is that at 5,000 feet, you're under incredible pressure. I mean, it's way more pressure under 5,000 feet of ocean than, let's say, the space station.
I don't know. Tell that to Damar Hamlin. I mean, apparently he can be brought back to life after 26 minutes of resuscitation on a football field. Apparently you can survive 2 heart attacks, be brought back to life. And according to BBC, death is irreversible, so you can't revive people. But somehow, here's Damar Hamlin, who's been, by the way, at least the guy pretending to be Damar Hamlin has been cleared to play NFL football. That should be an interesting and upcoming season. As more develops on this Titanic.
Okay, so my whole thing is, if you're not paying attention, which you're probably not, maybe some of you, not all of you, it's just going to be another normal day for you, okay? Remember I said in a couple videos back, I know why we can't, this breaks my heart, we can't unite and stand up against this tyranny. I know why. I know the reason. I know it. Y'all gonna be so mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger, but y'all gonna be so mad at me for saying it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So I don't even know if I want to say it. Because it's not, we're never going to come together. None of us. We're never going to unite the way we need, not want, need to. We never will. Never. And it breaks my freaking heart. It breaks my heart because by us not standing up, and it's all with this indoctrination. It's all indoctrination. And who's indoctrinating who? The elite. Who's the elite? We went over this, people. Think about it. They have been in power for hundreds of years. They don't plan 5, 10 years for their family. They plan 200, 300, 500 years for their family. Do you understand me? It's all about how they can indoctrinate you, distract you if you're not being indoctrinated through school and religion and all this other stuff, right? And I still didn't tell you the key. I'm not going to tell you the key right now because you're not ready for the key. You're not ready for it. No, you're not ready for it. You're not. I know this for a fact. I know it. It breaks my fucking heart. Maybe I should just tell you. I just know that once I say it, I will never be able to take it back. And I will never take it back. But it's going to hurt so many people. It's going to hurt them because they're so into their indoctrination of what they've been taught. By the grace of the universe, by the grace of God, whatever you want to call it, I wasn't indoctrinated into anything. And I see things different than people. Not all people, most people. Excuse me, too much coffee. Nobody's going to be able to stand up and unite and fight against this corrupt four horsemen. That's what I call them, the four horsemen. Because don't hate the messenger, guys. Put that in the comments. Don't hate the messenger. Y'all about to be butthurt, like for real. Let me put it to you like this, okay? Let's say, how can I put this into a for instance where you can really grasp what I'm saying? Let's say we got 4 people here, and we got 4 people here. And I say, hey, these are people doing wrong here. Right? These are people doing wrong. And these are people trying to, do the right thing in their life, right? And I say, hey, psst, because you're doing so good in life, right before shit hits the fan and we burn all these people, right? I'm going to just snatch you up and pull you above it and save you. First of all, that's so selfish. To even think like that, that's disgusting. That you think you're better than somebody else and you should be brought up over here, dangling over here, while everybody else burns. Hold on, baby crying. So, you're going to dangle up here and you're not going to be hurt. You're going to be spared. Why would anybody that thinks don't know? You don't know, you believe. You believe something is not to know something. Okay? You're sitting here like, that's not going to happen to me because, before everything hits the fan, I'm going to whoop, gone. Honey, nobody's going to ever unite because they've been indoctrinated, taught. Okay? Did you know that, a little off subject, but did you know the people that wrote your curriculum for school? You know the Epstein Island, that girl, Maxwell, whatever her name, Gazelle, whatever, Gazane, Gazilla, whatever, Maxwell, her father wrote that shit. You didn't know that, did you? Okay, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Nobody's going to be able to freaking stand up and unite because everybody's too freaking selfish, okay, to think for themselves, okay, and stand up together. No, why would they stand up? They're going to be saved and spared, but everybody else is going to die. No, we're all going to die because nobody's standing together because we've been all split apart to think this, think that, think this, and none of it's true. None of it. I know you're going to hate me. I don't care. You need to hear this. This is the only way we're going to be able to stand together. Why would somebody stand up and go to fight bat and bat? If you're sitting there believing, not knowing, believing that you're going to be spared because you're better than these people. That's what I say. That's so selfish. That is beyond selfish. No, it's not how it works. We need to unite right now. Otherwise, we will be consciousless robots. We're going to be data storage. Your children's children, data storage. That's what you want? Oh, not you, right? Not you. Because you're going to be picked up and placed over here, right? Think about it, guys. Wake the fuck up. These 4 horsemen took over everything already. If we don't act now, right now, there will be nothing left for our children and our children's children. Do you not hear me? I want to cry because I prayed and I prayed and I prayed to the universe, and it was so selfish now that I look back at it. For my baby girl, my Kit Kat, I prayed and I prayed for 18 years. Once I had her, I felt terrible. Once I saw what was happening, I was like, why did I bring her here? This is so selfish of me. Now I got 2 grandbabies. My grandbaby in there. I got 2 grandbabies now. What's gonna happen to them if we don't stand up? And we can't stand up. Why? Because we're so fucking divided. If it ain't by color, it's by religion. If it ain't by religion, it's by freaking language. And, it's everything. Guys, we are all one. We are one. It don't matter your color of your skin. If I stab my finger and I stab my hubby's finger, guess what? We both got red blood. Guess what? We both feel pain. Guess what? We're both gonna have throbbing pinkies. We are one. And the system that we're stuck in. It's not, Joe Biden and Trump is better and Bush and no, they're all the fucking same. They're all the same. They're all the same. The red pill, the green, the blue pill, it all leads back to that one piece that's actually calling the shots, which is who? The 4 horsemen I keep telling you about. That's what I call them. We don't have to call them that. Just trying to understand what I'm saying to you because it's fucking real. When we're being distracted, this person, what I always say, they must be passing another bill. Sure enough, now we get synthetic meat. We get vaccinated food. What? Vaccinated milk. Oh yeah, it worked great for the rats. They're changing our DNA with that synthetic vaccination. I went shopping for the last 3 months and something said, go in your cabinets. And every fucking product I turned around said bioengineered. I don't consent to this. It's hidden. Modified. It's hidden. I'm gonna stop crying now. I'm gonna stop yelling and screaming and whatever else, And I'm going to spend some time with my family, as I keep saying. What can we do? We can unite. Did you know? I'm not even gonna get into it. It don't even really matter anymore. We're too far gone. So, yeah. I don't want to hear, it says in the Bible. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what it says. That was written by man. I trust no man. No man do I trust. Did you know King James also wrote the Bible, but he also wrote demonology. He also was gay. Well, I know, in the Bible, I don't care if people are gay. I could care less, as long as you're not doing it in front of me. And do you, boo, But it's all contradictory. It's all of it. Whether you want to wake up to it or not, that's your choice. Don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. But feel it in your heart. You don't need a book to tell you what's wrong or right. You feel it in your heart. Nobody's going to scare me into burning eternally for not believing these slave masters. Let's be real, because that's what they're doing. If you're a citizen of the United States or a citizen of any other country, you're a slave. They all go into bonds, okay? All of them go into bonds, okay? And you don't have to believe me. I don't care if you believe me. It's too late anyways. Like I said, it's too late. If we don't do something right the fuck now, and we're not, we're all gonna be like, no, she's wrong. How dare she talk about my... Good luck. Good luck. What do you want me to say? Good luck? Good luck. But just know that that's part of the problem. Why this world is gonna go to hell. Literally. That's the only place where the burn is going to be doing. Heaven and hell, when I was murdered, I'll give you just a brief touch on it. I was shown some things. I'm not going to explain everything. I can't do it now. But it's a state of mind, guys. It's a state of mind. If you're messed up here, you're going to be messed up on the other side. If you're organized here, you're going to be organized on the other side. If you can find heaven and happiness here, you're going to find heaven and happiness over there. I know. I don't believe. I know because I was there. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, called my name. Whispered it. Candace, wake up. It got louder. Candace, wake up. It got louder. Candace, wake up. It got louder. Candace, wake up. And I took a breath of fresh air. I was surrounded by people that I didn't know. Nobody knew my name. I had no ID. They all gasped when I gasped. They said, oh my God, we thought she was dead. I grabbed my head. And I knew, because I remembered everything that I saw. And I remember everything they told me telepathically. There was no speaking, but I was being spoken to. I said, I think I was. And I never understood, I was 16 going on 17. I never understand why I was called back. until recently. This is the reason. To wake you the fuck up. But you won't. So, yeah, have a good day.